Hello, everyone, and welcome to the brand new Lepodcast named after LeBron James himself. This is episode 0, so I don't even want to call it the first episode yet because it just doesn't feel right. We're not going to be talking about any big topics today. We're just going to introduce ourselves, introduce you to the show. I am Hoopology, Hoop for short. I'm not going to expose my real name on here because I know I'll get trolled for it. There's some rumor names floating around on my own TikTok, Garrett being one of them. I'm not going to say if it's truthful or not, but a lot of people think that's my name. Anyways, I'm here with Saini and the infamous ZZ Huncho. So, Saini, if you want to introduce yourself, shout yourself out.
Yeah, my real name is Saini, but my TikTok handle is my name with an extra Y, so SAINEYY. I've been doing TikTok for like a year and a bit now. I first met you two in January, funny enough, on a podcast episode, and we just decided to link and make something happen with this. So that's just what we're doing now. Z, if you want to go.
And the villain.
Yes, I am the villain of this show, the infamous ZZ Huncho. I started TikTok probably a little bit over a year and 6 months ago. I'm not gonna say what my real name is. People do know what my real name is back home. But I do go by Z for short, even at home, so it's fine. You can call me Z, whatever. I met Hoop probably back last summer in his live, and he ended up joining my podcast back then. Big ups to him. And Saini back in January, and now we're linking up, and we're going to take over the world.
I don't like how I'm the only person with my real name.
I like it because your name is so unique.
Actually,
that.
Fun fact, Saini isn't actually my real legal name. It's my nickname, so I don't mind it.
Word.
It's not your real name.
It's not my real, but like everybody calls me. Like,
Wait, people called you ZZ Huncho in high school? Like your teachers?
I was president. I was class president. I was homecoming king, prom king. I was the morning announcement dude, the MC for all the pep rallies. So when I
could see you being the morning announcement dude.
When I was in 10th grade, I came up with the name. And actually, the lady in the front office, both of them were like, "Do you want to do the morning announcements?" I was like, "Sure," because I had to just read one thing. And they were like, "You want to do the whole thing?" I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, I was like, can I do a different name than my name? And they were like, "We don't care." And I was like, boom. So as soon as the mic turned on, I was like, "It's the GOAT ZZ Huncho." Shook the whole school up. Nobody knew it was me. I tried to hold it off, and just be like Batman or some shit, be anonymous. And then it didn't work because 2 days later, I was in class and someone asked me if I was ZZ Huncho. And I tried to lie, and then my friend Eddie was like, so then they just all started calling me ZZ or Huncho.
Well, that's incredible. I wish I had some sort of great origin story, but it doesn't stand up. So for the name Lepodcast, I thought it was super creative back when I came up with it a month ago. I was super hyped. But then 3 days later, LeBron James puts out a tweet saying, "Oh, I want to hop on someone's podcast." So now all of these Instagram accounts that, do everything LeBron does, they follow him like that. What should LeBron's podcast be called if he does a podcast? And everyone goes, Lepodcast. So now the name is not as original as it once was, but I can promise you that it was dope at the time. I hope you guys still like it. I think our branding is really cool. It's LeBron with a headset. I think that's fire. But when it comes to the actual clips that are going to be on this podcast and the segments we're going to run, it's going to be a very organized show where we have set segments that we're going to, based on the information that we want to talk about that week, we're just going to plug them in. So we'll have 20 pre-made segments, and we'll just use 4 or 5 for a show. Some of them would be La Headlines. That's going to be one that we do on every show, where basically what's going on with LeBron in the world, because we named the show after him. It's like paying homage to him in a way. Even if it's bad news, we're gonna let you know, just because we're using his face without permission. Not sure if that's allowed, but the Headlines is gonna make up for it. We also have some other segments pre-made, such as Name That Plumber, which we're just being straight up disrespectful to old time legends who played with electricians and plumbers. That'll be a lot of fun. Another one we might do is Guess That Jersey. If you watching right now can guess whose jersey I'm wearing just based off this, good for you. Z and Saini could not get it before I had to tell them, but they know now.
We feel bad.
But yeah, for other segments, feel free to comment what we should do, because we're definitely open to suggestions, and we're looking to have a bunch of different game segments, trivia stuff, a lot of fun. And the last thing I have to say is just to shout out our socials, the actual podcast socials. So aside from where you're seeing this right now, whether it's TikTok or YouTube, we're going to be on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. That's where all the videos are going to come out. We also have a Twitter. It's Lepodcast_TW. The socials will be up on the screen. But follow all of us, or all our pages, because we're going to be very active, and we're going to have a lot of guests. People that you've seen with us before, the whole Roll Sports crew. We're not going to say what happened with that because it's not any of your business.
Yeah,
it's not relevant. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It's still, there's no bad blood between any of us. We're just going to have guests and have some fun talking ball. So if y'all have anything else to say, I'm done here.
Yeah, real quick. Again, like whether you're watching this on TikTok or YouTube, you might notice it's just our three faces right now. That's not how it's gonna be. I mean, every different segment's gonna have a different overlay. We're kind of like getting used to this as we go, but we're gonna put a lot of work into like editing, making it look nice. We're also gonna hopefully try to get some gaming in as well on Twitch. We do want to expand to Twitch with like us three just going at it on either.
I gotta dice them up on 2K.
2K, exactly.
Real quick.
Maybe do a little bit of fun wagers, like somebody has to wear a jersey for a year that they hate. I don't know. We'll see. But
we'll figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I get you're seeing a black screen right now and it doesn't look appealing, but give us time. By episode 1, we're gonna have some dope overlays. The whole podcast is gonna look way nicer than it does right now. We just wanted to hop on and introduce ourselves.
This is basically Trust the Process 2.0. However, we're going to have a lot more success than the Philadelphia.
We're going to win a championship, unlike the Sixers.
We'll make it past the second round, I promise.
All right. Well, I think we should end it on that.
Yeah.
That was great. All right. So thank you guys for listening to however long this was, like 8 minutes long, I could imagine.
Right.
Z gave us a great story that I was not expecting on episode 0, but it made it worth watching. Yeah. So episode 1 will be much more entertaining. This was just kind of a get to know us type deal, and we'll see you next time.